I have seen founders burning millions of dollars on ads, influencers, and events, still getting zero users at the end. And this is not because their product was bad, it was bad because they never knew who they are launching for. And this is what we call as the GTM trap. And in today's video, I'm going to teach you how exactly you can avoid that. And you will also learn what are some of the essential parts of building a great GTM strategy. And by the end of the series, you will be able to build one. So let's get into it. Hey there, you are watching Shreyas Pandey, and welcome to episode 1 of the series where I'm going to make you a GTM genius. So let me start with something that I have already seen at too many places and at too many times. It's just a founder journey. A founder builds a product, spends months on it. The product looks great, it works well, and it do solves a real problem. Then they go for the launch. It's the big launch day. A lot of Twitter threads, influencer postings, a lot of offline events, online events, maybe some few paid ads, and they call it a campaign. What happens next? Nothing. A few hundred wallets, dead discords, and the team is confused because the product is genuinely good. So, what exactly went wrong? They basically skipped GTM. Or worse, they thought that the GTM was the launch plan. Now, here's the thing about GTM. Okay, GTM stands for go to market. Everyone has heard about it. Marketeers always talk about it constantly. But if you will go and ask like 5 different people that what it means, you might get 5 different answers. Some will say it's the distribution strategy. Some will say it's the pitch deck slide. Some I have heard a few people saying that it's the influencer campaign before the TGE. And honestly, I feel that all of these people are partially right. Means they are correct, but they are all seeing just one part of the elephant. GTM is the one whole elephant. Now, it's the full plan. It's not just a one day marketing. From understanding your product to finding the right people for it, to reaching them, to keeping them. And the one thing that makes GTM different from any other regular campaign in this whole industry is that GTM doesn't end on day one. It is not a one day plan that lives and dies on the same day, because it's the story of most of the marketing campaigns out there that lives for a day and dies on the same day. GTM, on the other hand, is a system that keeps working after the hype dies, after the airdrop is done, after the Twitter threads fall off the timeline. And that's what makes it powerful. And that's what most teams never build, because nobody told them, or maybe they are unaware. And maybe the reason could be that the founder never thought in that way because founder is technical. So, this is all about that, what it is a GTM. Let's talk about how to build one. And I want to walk you through this like basically a story, because that's exactly how it should feel when you are doing it. So imagine you are a founder. Just imagine, take this as a hypothesis that you are a founder and you have just built a DeFi insurance protocol. Sounds niche, but hear me out. This product could genuinely save people from getting wrecked, and which is a major problem within the whole Web3 space. You believe in it, your team believes in it. Now, the first question you need to sit with is, who exactly is this actually for? Not all of the DeFi users. That's 10 million people with 10 million different needs. You need to go specific. You need to find your ICP, your ideal customer profile. Is it a DeFi power user who has $50,000 sitting across 5 protocols and loses sleep about a smart contracts risk? Is it a DAO treasury manager whose job is literally to protect the community funds? Is it an institutional player quietly looking for on-chain coverage? Or is it a yield farmer who has been wrecked a lot of times and is looking for one safe option where he can park his money and can sleep peacefully? Now, all of these people in this hypothesis are actually an ideal customer profile for the product. And here in our case, the product is a DeFi insurance protocol. But they think differently. They hang out in different places and they need to hear completely different things before they trust your protocol. So, how exactly you move ahead? You move by picking one of them, one of the ICPs, the one who needs you most right now. So, that's where your GTM begins. So, once you have the ICP and you have clear hypothesis that okay, these are the users who need you right now the most. And why I say the hypothesis, because you are not yet certain. You are making an educated bet. It's just a bet that you think that these are this is the ICP that needs you the most. So now what you need to do, you need to go and test it out. You talk to those people, you put something in front of them, you watch how they react. And what you are looking at is the PMF. PMF stands for product market fit. Now people make PMF sound like it is a milestone that you need to hit, like a checkbox. But in reality, it's not. PMF is kind of a feeling, or you can say it's kind of a signal. The signal is when you talk to users and you can just tell them that they will get it immediately. You don't have to over explain. The signal is when they start coming back without you chasing them, when they tell their friends, when they are genuinely annoyed at the thought of the product not existing. If you remember, in my very first video, I talked about, and that video was about the $38 billion marketing mistake. I talked about a question, that ask a question to yourself, that will your users be genuinely upset if your protocol dies tomorrow? And if the answer is no, keep on working. And that's basically is PMF. Now, I have talked about PMF and ICP. These are two very essential topics or points when it comes to building a great GTM. And here's why ICP comes first. Because PMF only makes sense within a specific group of people. If you try to test for PMF with everyone, you will get mixed signals and you will get confused. You need to know who you are testing with before the signals mean anything. So I have a drill for you. If you are a founder, if you are a marketer, just sit together and ask these 5 questions and answer yourself. Very first question, that, and these questions will help you to define the PMF and ICP for you. There is one more important thing that these questions will tell you, but you will get to know about that later. So the 5 questions are, and I honestly feel that okay, all of the founders must sit together or must sit with their marketer and talk about these 5 questions. First is, who exactly is this product being built for? Get as specific as you can. Don't go for a category, go for a person. Second question is that, are there any direct competitors already doing this? If yes, who are they and what are their offerings? This matters because your ICP is already making a choice somewhere, and you need to know what they are choosing over you. Like, what exactly is the thing that they are right now using? And this comes to the third question, that why should someone care? What is the actual problem being solved and how painful is it really? The fourth question, why now? Like, it is the moment of urgency. Why your product right now, if comes in existence, why people should care about it and why right now? Think like this: markets have timings, and if you can't answer this, your messaging will feel very flat. And the fifth question, the final question, is that talk to yourself and think why you, or why your product, why your team, why your approach over anything else that is present in this market. These 5 set of questions are not just a formality, it's a real drill, that if you are answering these questions, you will be building a foundation of your entire GTM. When you sit with your co-founder or your marketer and you work through these, really through them, something clicks, and it will definitely click. You start to see the product differently. You will stop talking about features and start talking about the person on the other side. And this is really really important, because this will help you to define your product in one line. And when that happens, you will be able to do that. Something becomes like it becomes the simplest way of getting your product out. You will be able to describe your product in a single line that can go by, this product is for X type of users who currently use Y type of thing and currently struggling with Z. That's it. If you can define your product in this one line, it solves a lot of your problem. It means something in your GTM foundation is still blurry if you can't basically define your product in this one line. So once you have it, your messaging basically writes itself, and this becomes the foundation of your GTM tone. You can talk about your product with external stakeholders in a way where you can talk like, we help specific users achieve a specific outcome without the pain that they are dealing with right now. Now, if you can do this, that's going to be a brilliant move for your GTM tone. Every campaign, every piece of content, every partnership you explore, it should ladder up to that one line. That's your North Star. Everything else is just execution. Now, I hope you like this episode. This is episode 1. And your drill for this week: answer those 5 questions for your own product. Write them down, don't rush it, and try to squeeze it into that one line. It's harder than it sounds, and that's exactly the point. In the next episode, I'm going to talk about what is STP of marketing. STP stands for segmentation, targeting, positioning. And I'll show you how you can turn your ICP into an actual distribution strategy. That's where it starts really getting interesting. Till then, take care. And if this helped you even a little bit, just hit that like button. It will help more people to find this video. See you in the next episode.